Hello again, YouTube. Sorry, you know me. Bong talk right before freaking doing a video every time. Like, that's gonna help. It does. I promise you, it helps. Helps with anxiety, helps with motivation, helps with stress, helps with procrastination. Yeah, so here I am, chilling in the lair. Yours truly, Jucifer. I am here today to just try to remind myself that YouTubing is actually something I want to do, because I am like losing it. I don't feel the need to do anything lately. I don't feel the desire to do much. I don't feel the, like, I just don't really feel it. And I don't know if that's because I'm in quarantine. I'm sorry this is so shaky. It's because I'm holding it. I like started this video before I even like put it down. So give me a second, you guys. Let's put this phone in its little holder so I don't seem so fucking shaky. Okay, I don't need to see my crotch. I'm not wearing pants. Sorry, guys. Hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. There you are. There I am. Here we are. Okay, we're here. We are on the little side of my closet today, though. Ta-da! This is my little things and my little stuff and my teddies and all of my, like, ooh, Pikachu. So anyways. Yeah, this video is just trying to get me back into things, trying to make me feel a little bit like I want to actually do things, and like I will have something to say once I get on video. My biggest issue, I think, is that I think about doing a video, I have a great idea, I have all these topics in my head that I want to talk about, and then I second guess it and I talk myself out of it, and it's stupid. So I'm going to try from now on, every time I come up with an idea for a video, I'm going to try the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 hack, whatever the fuck you call it. It's the 5-second rule. I got it off of a video. I can't remember what the girl's name is now. She is amazing. She's an author. I will post a link, if I can, in the description to the video I watched that actually gave me this idea. So, I think I've already said this before, but yeah. I'll post it again because she's great. So anyways, I today am going to talk about being stuck in quarantine. I am in quarantine because it's coronavirus season. Yep, that's right. We have some weird ass virus going around named after a beer. Yes, that is the world we live in, 2020, and we are afraid of a virus named after a beer. But I get it, because people have died from this virus, and like I have not friends who have passed, but friends who have family or friends that have, and I am so sorry to anybody who has lost a family member or a friend or anybody to this terrible disease, because it really is awful, and it's not something to be joked about because people are dying, and nobody, like, I wish we were joking about something that's killing people, you know? But unfortunately, 2020 is the year of jokes and thinking that it's okay to joke about things that other people are actually seriously suffering from. And no, it's not just 2020, it's been for the last, I don't know how long, but too long. And everybody says that people are just too fucking sensitive, and we should all just, like, eat our feelings, basically, and harden up and not be so crybaby over jokes. But really, if you had someone who died from something and then someone came along and made a joke about it, and that person that you love just died from the thing that this person is now joking about, you'd be pissed too. So how about everybody just starts being nice, okay? And starts being a little bit more thoughtful. It's not hard to use your brain. Like, don't sit there and say that we need to start being less sensitive. How about you just start being a little bit more kind, and you start using your critical thinking a little better, and realize that if there's somebody in this group of people that has had a serious incident with what I'm going to joke about, I will hold my joke back. Like, that is something that people can do. It's called critical thinking, it's called using your brain, it's called not being a fucking asshole, okay? So, yeah. Anyways, here we are in quarantine, and I have zero motivation. I have zero nada. I don't know what the fuck to do with myself. I don't know, I just want to sleep all day. But, like, eventually you get so overtired that your body just hurts, and you're like, I can't even sleep anymore. Like, you can't sleep forever, can you? No, not unless you're dead. But, here I am alive, so can't sleep forever. Anyways, quarantine is a weird thing. Like, my dispenser just got closed down, so I can't even go buy weed anymore. I can get it delivered, I guess, to me, but like the old me would have loved this. The old me would have been like, oh yeah, sick, let's get our weed delivered, now we really never have to leave. But I'm starting to get to the point where I'm going insane. I need out of this house. I need out. Like, I can't stay in my house 24/7 anymore, but at the same time, I don't know where to go, and I don't really want to go anywhere. And, like, being stuck in quarantine for so freaking long is making me feel like, you know, like when you miss school for, like, so long that you're scared to go back now because you've missed so much? It's almost like an anxiety. Yeah, that's how I am with quarantine right now. Like, I've been in quarantine so long, I don't even know if I can, like, get back out into the real world anymore. I look like I'm, like, high or something. I'm actually not. Barely even been smoking weed today because, like, I need to buy weed, so I've been trying to slow it down. That's probably why I was coughing so much, because, like, less bong tokes makes you cough more, because you get less used to it, I guess. I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, man, my neck is sore. This is from sleeping too long. I'm laying in bed all day, and I went to sleep early last night, like 10 o'clock. That's early for me. 10 p.m. holy, and I never go to bed that early. And I slept from 10 p.m. yesterday until 8 a.m. this morning when I got up, and then I went back to bed, slept till noon, 12:30, something like that. Got up for a little bit, went back to bed, slept till just about 5. And now it is, like, I don't know what the fuck time it is, but it's time to get up because, like, I can't even see on my phone because I'm recording, so whatever, it doesn't matter. It's like 6 something. Let me look. Hang on a second, no pants. It is 6:33. 6:33. I haven't been up for long, but I've been up for a little bit, and my friend, boy, whatever, whoever the person is that I'm seeing but not really in a relationship with, is coming over, and he is on his way here. So, and yes, it's my ex from the past, Steve. We've talked about him a few times, I think, by now, and if we haven't, we will. And giving it another go, giving it another chance, because, like, well, one, I miss him, because I obviously was super close with him, and he actually is my very first daddy dom. So if you know anything about DDLG or the little community or whatever, then you know what a daddy dom is. But if you don't, then that's fine. I'm going to do a video on DDLG probably next. Yes, definitely next, because that is what we're doing, right? Video ideas come, we do them. So yeah, he's coming over, and he should be here soon. I have no idea when he's going to get here. Maybe I'll give him a call soon. But I definitely got back together with him because I realized that he's one of the only people who's actually been there, 100%. Like, he, without a doubt, would do anything in the world for me. He would protect me, and he would go to battle for me, and he would walk across water for me. And that is something that I want. I want somebody who is so in love with me that they would do anything for me, because that's the type of love I want. Like, I'm that type of person. I can love with that type of, like, I can give that type of love to somebody too. So that's the type of love I want back for myself. And I really hope that things work out for us this time, because they didn't work out so great last time, but there's also a lot of stress. So, like, it makes sense that things wouldn't have worked out. Like, my son in the hospital, and, like, baby daddy back in the situation and everything that was going on. Yeah, but hey, there's nothing wrong with a second chance. You should always give people second chances. Third chances? No. Second chances, yes. So, we're going to be giving it a second chance. And, yeah. So he's probably the only person that I've seen during quarantine. I was seeing my other boyfriend. Yeah, I know. I sound like a hoe, but, like, this one actually was my boyfriend when I was dating that guy. I don't know if I've said his name at all yet. I'm hoping not. So, if I haven't, I gotta come up with a code name for this one too now. I'm not very creative with this shit. Let's name him Fred. We're gonna call him Fred. That's the most creative code name I've come up with so far, TBH. Because I have B.O. for baby daddy, Steve for the current that I'm seeing right now, and if you know their real names, then you would know how fucking terrible these nicknames are. And now we have, what was it again? Fred? I'm never gonna remember that though. Simon. Let's go with Simon. So Simon, he was my last ex, and he was great, and I really liked him too. But the thing was, he was too into me, and I wasn't as into him, and I was just too damaged to be with him, so I ended things, and I hope that we can still be friends, because I do really care about Simon. And, like, I wish I could have been the type of girl to be with him, and like I wish I was good enough for him, but quite frankly I didn't feel good enough for him at the time, and it just didn't feel like the right relationship, so had to let it go. But now I'm back with Steve, and I don't know if necessarily I would say that I'm good enough for him either, per se. I don't know if I'm good enough for anybody, but I definitely feel like Steve has a better understanding of who I was and who I've been, and he knows me better. So it's a little bit easier to be with somebody who knows who I am and understands the way I work and can kind of like gauge things on that, because right now it's not the time for me to be filling everybody in, my partner, whoever, in on how I'm feeling and like everything in the world, because I kind of need somebody who just gets it at this point. And Steve does. So, and the other people who have seen me during quarantine would be my BFFFF. Actually, we're fighting right now. Kaylee. I love Kaylee, but she has really let me down. And I don't know if it's just my BPD acting up, because Kaylee would be somebody that I consider my FP, my favorite person. That's a BPD term. She has been my favorite person for a while now. Like before me and Simon like made things like legit and stuff, Kaylee was around, and Kaylee was around through all of that. Even when I was with Simon, I couldn't turn Simon into my favorite person no matter how fucking hard I tried to. He just couldn't be it because Kaylee was her. So, and now with Steve in the picture, I can see how my favorite person is going back. It's changing, and he is becoming very quickly my favorite person again. And I'm hoping, serious to God, hoping that this is going to be beneficial for me and helpful. It doesn't turn into a fucking nightmare, because if it does, then, like, you win some, you lose some, I guess, right? But, like, yeah. So, I love Kaylee. Still do love her. But, it was her birthday the other day. And I know, it sounds like a bitch for being mad at her on her birthday, but we had made plans. I was going to bake her a cake. I made her a present. Made her a present, yeah, made it myself. I'll show you. Oh, hopefully you don't see my butt. Sorry if you saw my ass, but anyways, I made her a present. See? I painted it myself, camo painted. It's a sunglass case. I took the liner out. I relined it with this blue one that has a little green planet in it. And it also has, if you can see, here, let me turn off this light a bit. It also has a pocket. This is a little pocket in it. Can you see that? See? Yeah, so I made that for her birthday. And I also got her a couple other little things, and like made her a card and all that. And I was gonna make her a cake too, but I didn't get the cake done because I had been working so much on the presents and cleaning and everything that I thought, hey, I better give her a text and make sure that this is still happening, because if I make a cake too, this is gonna really fucking suck if she doesn't show up, and she's a little bit flaky to BH. She is a little bit flaky, unfortunately. But I messaged her, she didn't reply. So I was like, okay, we'll leave it for now. I'll go shower, get my shit, like get myself ready too. Did all those things, still no reply. I didn't hear from her all fucking night. I was so worried. After a while, I started thinking the worst. Like maybe something's happened to her. Like her ex just got out of jail. So maybe he's doing something to her. Maybe he's kidnapped her. And like I start going through this like fucking spiral of, oh my god, is she okay? And I'm freaking out, and I message her friend, Jim, who she hangs out with and like goes and stays with occasionally when her and her partner are fighting. Her current partner, not the one who just got out of jail, because they're over, thank fuck, because that guy was a psycho. Like, care about the guy, because like obviously when you have a relationship with somebody, and like I did know him pretty well, you still care, but like, psycho, please don't be with my friend Kaylee anymore. Thank you very much. And I do like her current partner a lot better. His name is going to be Skylar. Skylar's alright, but I love Kaylee more than anybody that she's with, obviously, and I just want her to be with somebody who's going to be good for her and not bad for her, and somebody who's going to like respect her and like be nice to her and help her grow in life, and not somebody who's going to bring her down and abuse her or manipulate her or lie to her or make her feel like shit or anything like that, you know? So I'm going through the fucking psychopathic like spiral of, did something happen to her? Did her boyfriend get out of jail and kidnap her? Is Skylar suddenly a fucking psychopath like her ex, and now he's got her held hostage or some shit somewhere? And yes, this is actually something that could possibly have happened, because this is the type of people that she has been around previously. So I do worry about these things, and they are actual things to be concerned about. Like, I'm not just totally crazy. And yeah, Jim hadn't heard anything, that what I said his name was gonna be? Jim? I don't know, whatever. It's Jim now. Jim didn't hear anything from her all day. He wished her happy birthday too, and no response. So like he was starting to worry as well. And I didn't hear from her until the next morning around noon. She texted me and she was like, I have a cake that I want to put in your freezer. Are you up? And I was like, dude, I've been trying to fucking get a hold of you all night. I stayed up till 4:30 in the morning trying to get a hold of you until I finally passed the fuck out. And like you're texting me asking me if you can put a cake in my freezer. What? Like not even an apology or anything. Just like that's the worst part of it. Like I would forgive her if she could just apologize. But unfortunately, some people don't know how to admit that they have ever done anything in their lives wrong, and they don't know how to take fault for like shit like that, and like don't know how to apologize. So I never got an apology from her, and yeah. So right now we're fighting, I guess. I mean, I still talk to her and like message her and see if she's okay, and like it's only been today is what, the 3rd or the 4th of May, and her birthday was on the 2nd, so hasn't been long, but like still it fucking sucks. I miss her. Like I wish she would just like apologize or like realize that like you can't do this to people who care about you because it's not fair, you know? Like I would have been understanding if she just messaged me and said, look, I'm not feeling up to it today. I'm gonna go have a nap or whatever, I'll talk to you tomorrow. That's fine. Anything. But don't leave me hanging all day long and then not reply to me when I'm fucking worried AF about you. And like then the next day trying to shrug it off like nothing happened. That's not fair. That's fucked. So yeah, my quarantine's getting smaller. This little quarantine bubble I've built, well, the world made us go into, but like I'm building the people around it, it's gone smaller. So right now I only really see Steve. But that's alright. It is what it is. And the other day I did see my girlfriend, Megan. It's weird how I talk about like all the girls with real names and the boys with fake names. I think it's because I think boys are little bitches. No offense. Love y'all, but like at one point in my life, I had a blog, blog, and like I was writing online about like shit that's going on in my life, and my partner at the time, who actually, B.O., my baby daddy, this was when I first started dating him, and like we separated and stuff, he threw a fit about it because I mentioned him in it, and I had his name in it, and like made him look bad, and blah 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 blah, and his mom threw a fit, and she called my parents, and like, oh my god, it was fucking stupid. So yeah, I'm using boys' fake names for this, and like if there's a girl that I'm gonna talk about and I feel like I'm gonna say something about her that's gonna be an issue, or she might like not like other people knowing who she is when I talk about that story, then I'll probably use code names for that shit too. But like for now, leave it as is, and like if they have an issue with it, I'll change it down the road. But like, love y'all, hope nobody's mad at me. Anyways, I'm getting messages from Steve, so I assume he's here.